have quarterfinal number 2, Crave versus DyZroD versus eLconn versus v3lv. Gonna be warming up on the first map here, which is Thief by DyZroD and Hunter. So DyZroD is probably the favorite for this match. eLconn, kind of a second favorite just based on his performance in other competitions, but who knows? This is a full dirt competition, so we'll see who wins. Also, I'm going to speak a little bit later now, I think, because I have a lot of casting to do today. So I will, if nothing extremely exciting is going on, I'm going to keep my voice nice and low, relaxed, and save it for the rest of the day and also the rest of tomorrow, because there's a lot of talking that I'm gonna have to do. Anyway, ending this warm-up, we're going to be seeing cut mode played to 120 points, point repetition of 10, then 6, then 4, then 3. And in cut mode, they'll have to get finalist at 120 points, and after that point, they must win another round in order to get to the next round. Anyway, going into the first round, we have DyZroD leading, eLconn coming in second here. DyZroD dropping down a little bit, having to release. v3lv going for more of an inside line. eLconn pulling up into first, very close between these two players. eLconn, wow, I thought he touched, honestly, but no, he didn't touch. He must have just released. eLconn with a bit of a jump. eLconn slowing down a little bit. Maybe v3lv can catch up here. DyZroD, though, leading the pack quite convincingly. eLconn a little bit farther down. v3lv right behind, and crave must have made a mistake because he's 5 seconds behind. Anyway, going up to the front, we have DyZroD making a mistake. eLconn getting first in the first round. Interesting. So eLconn coming first with 10 points. DyZroD getting 6, Crave getting 4, and v3lv making a mistake, putting him down into the third. So that was not really expected. Interesting. Sonic Ghost is nothing to worry about. It's always good to get competition experience no matter what. v3lv in a little bit of a mistake there. So let's take a look at eLconn. eLconn in second, I think once again. DyZroD in first. Both players doing quite risky lines. DyZroD making a major mistake. DyZroD maybe choking a little bit under the pressure he set himself up for. Because DyZroD is seed number 2, and definitely one of the fastest people in this competition for sure, especially on dirt. So we will see, will he be able to maintain his composure? Crave making a mistake, looking to be at almost a standstill there. eLconn barely making the finish. Whew, very interesting, these first 2 rounds. Already, like, quite an upset. We have DyZroD 10 points behind eLconn already, with v3lv in third and crave in fourth. DyZroD making the first turn very nicely. v3lv trailing right behind him. eLconn kind of shaky, stumbling all the way down, fighting in last. But that being said, he's gonna try to pass v3lv here and makes a mistake, so he is actually in last. So let's look at v3lv. v3lv, not a player that I was thinking would be this high up, but he's showing to be a lot better than I expected, so you know what, good for him. And he makes a mistake, okay. eLconn back in the second. DyZroD definitely gonna take this first place here unless he makes a mistake in the end again. Okay. eLconn making the mistake and getting in last. DyZroD with a 1 minute .39. Not bad, but not great either. So DyZroD, I think, taking it easy, probably realizing why risk. No point to risk. Okay, so probably thinking a little more strategically, playing like a proper competitive player. Crave and v3lv are tied with 13 points now. v3lv a little bit farther behind. Crave with a wonky line. Let's watch this fight. eLconn 23 points. DyZroD with 20. eLconn a little bit behind, but that's okay. DyZroD moving up a little bit. He's gonna have, oh, what was that line? He's fine, I think. Barely makes the finish. 1 minute .5. eLconn getting 6 points, and that's gonna make DyZroD be 1 point ahead of eLconn now. So very good battle between these top two. A little bit closer, well, a lot closer than the last match. Last match, Insanity was so dominant that he won every single round that he played in. And this time, you see v3lv is up in the beginning, so players are tossing around positions and really trading here. v3lv 1.6 seconds ahead. Wait, I need to look at this. What is going on? eLconn and DyZroD are just chilling out in the back. They're making it look like, you know, a close battle, and if v3lv wasn't ahead, you would actually think that they were both driving really good times, but looks like they both just made like the same mistake or something. So v3lv in first place. If he can do this. Oh, wow, okay. Interesting. v3lv goes for the safe fin, and DyZroD and eLconn overtake him. What is going on? What is going on in this round? I'm gonna go throw something away. I'm like sitting here just thinking like, what is going on in this match? I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So 30 more seconds to this warm-up. This is a map by Firestorm named Venom. Very nice map. It was the, well, by rating, it was the best map that we received for this competition. Don't know what these players' opinions are on it, but, ooh. v3lv not quite making that finish. But we will see, regardless of their opinion, how good they are. And this is actually quite a close race. 20 points tied for crave and v3lv, and then 39 for eLconn and 36 for DyZroD. So you know what? This is not decided yet. This is not a decided match. Anyway, moving on. DyZroD with a very inside line. Haven't thought of that one before myself, but looks like it's actually faster. eLconn, maybe with a clip, I didn't see what happened. He just kind of slowed down. But He gets a little bit, oh my goodness, those gears, I can feel them. He is just probably yelling at those gears right now to please just catch, but he's not getting them quite the way he wanted. But he's recovered, and now he's in second place. And Crave versus Valve. This looks like a little fight going on back here. Crave losing the gear. Valve also losing the gear from risk. Valve going for the inside lane. Crave going for the... or Valve outside, Crave inside. eLconn making another mistake on the transition, and it looks... oh, Crave making a mistake. Valve barely making... Bro, what is going on in this match? Okay, DyZroD, 46 points. eLconn, 43 points. Valve, 26. Crave, 43. So a 20-point difference between these two little sections. So right now it's looking like very good for DyZroD and eLconn to come in first and second place. But, you know, I think a smart thing you could do, a way to manipulate brackets, would be to, you know, if you see who's going where, and you're like, you know, I want to play against the match 3 winner because he's easier than the match 4 winner. You could fix it to where you come in second place instead of first. That could be a strategy, but I'm not promoting that sort of, you know, match fixing. I'm just saying, like, you know, you could do that. Anyway, eLconn here. This was actually a pretty close race. eLconn only 0.12 ahead. DyZroD with a more attacking line, and DyZroD actually might overtake, and he won't. Okay, okay. 1 minute flat, 0.07 by eLconn. Not a great time. Not a great time for either of these players, but great race nonetheless. Apparently DyZrod's DyZrod's pad is broken. That's not good. You don't want that happening right as you're in a match. But anyway, eLconn making an early mistake. Valve and Crave. Oh, it seems DyZroD also made a mistake, so Valve and Crave moving up to first and second. Both keeping the gear. So this actually is quite a good match. I think all these players are very, not necessarily even, but they're all kind of trading back and forth. But also we have a nerfed DyZroD, so that could explain why DyZroD and eLconn are so close. DyZroD going for an attack, actually. Oh, but he comes in second. Okay. I wasn't able to switch quick enough, but 0.01 difference. So DyZroD doesn't want to break. He wants to play with the broken pad. Okay. Interesting. So I don't know if DyZroD is doing keyboard. It looks like he might be, because look at how he's just tapping. So DyZroD is probably just playing keyboard right now. eLconn back here in third place, right next to the, ooh, touches the inside. So eLconn's going to be out of this race. Let's go up to Crave. Crave kind of trailing behind DyZroD. No real close battle here. Crave and Valve kind of similar pace for these two. And we've always seen them be quite close in the matches where they don't make major mistakes. Are you last? I don't know. Let me check after this round. We got Crave and Valve. DyZroD getting first, then Crave in second, Valve in third. eLconn's gonna get fourth in that round. Yes, you are the last one, so you're gonna have a 4 o'clock match, Crip. Absolutely. Crave probably can take what he can get now. That being said, DyZroD is still leading. eLconn, though a good player, he did not train that much for this competition, and I know that for a fact. Unless he trained a bunch last night, but I'm guessing he didn't. Or this morning, but I'm also guessing he didn't. Because he is just, eLconn's much faster than this usually, but he isn't doing that right now, so DyZroD is easily able to surpass him despite, you know, his pad issues. Meanwhile, we have v3lv trying to make an attack on eLconn. But eLconn's looking quite strong. Crave quite far behind. Ooh, having made another mistake. Probably going to go for that safe finish. And he will. DyZroD with a 59.7, not bad. I do not remember what the world record is on this map. I want to say high 58, maybe low 59. Oh. Wow, the warm-up starts just immediately in this game. Crazy. So, this is the third map, revamped by yours truly. Probably the hardest map out of these all. But, yeah, we will see how well these players are able to handle it. v3lv getting some section warm up here. He just wants to warm up at the start, I guess. eLconn a little further down, but still trying to get the whole map in. Definitely not the most trained person here. If I were to suspect, eLconn is just completely, you know, played the maps for 10 or 20 minutes, got qualified, and then was like, alright, I'll just show up to match. Yeah, absolutely, Sonic Ghost. It's a tough map, so no need to feel bad for choking. And also, what the hell happened to eLconn? Did you guys see? I just saw him fly. I think he clipped on the inside, so eLconn is completely out of this round. Meanwhile, Crave and DyZroD, both kind of at the same pace, but Crave going for a much more inside line. DyZroD going for the risk, probably trying to keep his gear in that turn. Oh, DyZroD making a mistake though. v3lv being only slightly behind. DyZroD is keeping the gap quite nicely. Let's take a look at Crave again. Crave is 0.4. Excuse me. 0.4 down from DyZroD. Okay, 1 second down. That turn is quite difficult. Yeah, eLconn probably only played for a little bit, but he's definitely showing that he's like a naturally good player. He's very good at quick learning. Kind of as you can see in a lot of other competitions or stuff like Cup of the Day or whatever. Anyway, DyZroD 88 points, eLconn 66, Crave 53, and v3lv 43. So this battle for second place is not over. This battle for second place is completely possible that anyone will switch out for that. Only a 23-point difference between second and fourth, so anything could happen here. DyZroD going for a more outside line, going a little bit for more of more speed in the turn. DyZroD really showing some mastery here. This map. Crave 2.5 seconds down, definitely made a mistake. v3lv also having made a mistake. So DyZroD looking like he's going to take this in first place for this round again, unless he makes a mistake here, which he does not. And he goes, oh, look at his line. Very, very nice no slide line up that turn. eLconn with slight mistakes, but You can afford them. Safing that end, letting off the gas, and just completely relaxing. So now, oh, I'm yawning so much. 72 points for eLconn. Pretty much at DyZroD's pace, no way is eLconn going to throw this away, or is DyZroD going to throw this away to eLconn. I think he can say hello to the first place in the semifinals. But eLconn and crave and v3lv, well, crave and v3lv are not enjoying this map, I don't think. They are, you know, both struggling quite a bit, which is fair. It's a difficult map, but that's going to give eLconn a great advantage to pull away a little bit more. So we'll see if these players are able to, you know, adapt when it comes back around to Thief, or will eLconn just continue to get better at these maps and pull away? Because that's the thing you have to think. If someone's a good player but they're untrained, they may start off slow, but then they will really try to pick up the pace. DyZroD dropping down, and he is probably going to get second here. And he will. eLconn with a 104.5. Not a bad time. Pretty decent time for rounds. Oh, and crave doesn't finish this round, so v3lv gets to catch up a little bit. Is only 5 points behind crave now. But we're seeing a huge gap between crave and eLconn. So this is looking really good for eLconn. eLconn might not get first, and wow, 2 inside touches from both v3lv and DyZroD. Did you see that? They both just got sucked into the inside line, and that's not what you want on that turn. So both of them losing a little bit of time. Crave having made another slight mistake. DyZroD able to recover and passes eLconn in the subsequent turns. So despite that early mistake, DyZroD is still in first place. It's 104. If he does 2 more wins, or simply takes a first and a second, he'll go up into finalist mode. And at finalist mode, all he has to do is win 1 more round, and he'll be set to qualify into the semifinals. But he makes a mistake. He lifts off. eLconn passes him. eLconn moving up into first place. Let's see where v3lv is. v3lv, if he pushes, could pass DyZroD here, but DyZroD going for a very risky line. So v3lv will take 3rd place. DyZroD takes 2nd. Crave, let's see. Crave, okay, there he is. Crave coming in 4th place. So now moving back, we see 92 points versus 110. That's an 18-point deficit for eLconn. Not too good for him if he wants to get that first seed. But then again, in the start of the race, DyZroD is in the back. So let's see, can he catch up? Passes crave, v3lv, and passes eLconn. Okay, so in just 1 turn, he passes all of them. v3lv going for a nice outside line. Crave just a little bit behind. Oh wait, no, what is happening? Wait, what? What is happening? Did everyone but okay, eLconn and crave both just fly off in the exact same spot. Interesting. So v3lv is going to be able to take a 2nd place here. And probably not enough to catch up to crave. DyZroD with a 104.13. Not bad. Not bad. A low 104 is a very nice time. Especially in rounds. So DyZroD moves in to finalist. Absolutely, this is definitely madness. So, gonna have 1 more warm up, and then we'll move into the finalist mode round for DyZroD. Let's take a look from his perspective. How is he looking on this map? Oh, I'm driving over my power cable here. So, DyZroD looking okay here. eLconn maybe picking up the pace. We'll see if eLconn can maybe pass DyZroD. But what is this? 32 points between Crave and eLconn. This is not looking too good for Crave and v3lv. I'm not sure what type of map Crave mains or what style, but it seems like dirt might not be his favorite. That being said, it's great that he decided to play. I like that he was able to make it through in the qualifiers, so not bad for him. So here we go. Good luck. Have fun. DyZroD on potentially his final round. Let's see. Let's spectate him. Hope not to give him a caster's curse, but hey, he has a lot of room to spare. Crave making an early mistake, but not by much. DyZroD taking some much smoother lines. 0.1 ahead of both eLconn and v3lv. 0.17 ahead. Ooh, and eLconn maybe trying to risk to catch up. Oh, but DyZroD, wow, okay, interesting. A lot of players made mistakes, and now DyZroD is 1.2 seconds ahead, so DyZroD really just has to relax. Let's see, is DyZroD going to do a nice impressive time? He keeps the gear. He keeps the gear that entire turn. Difficult thing to do, but he does it. Let's see, what is DyZroD going to clock in with on his final round potentially? 1 minute, .39. GG to DyZroD. So, eLconn, Crave, and v3lv all now fighting for the second place. v3lv and Crave, like I said, kind of evenly matched with each other. eLconn is a daunting opponent, regardless of how you know, practiced he is. Just seeing his name is a scary thing if you're in a match with him, because you know that he is capable of driving very fast. You know, but you can only hope that maybe his consistency isn't as good as yours, and that can make the difference. So anyway, eLconn in first place in this round. Crave so far behind that I don't think he's going to be able to finish. v3lv, 3 seconds behind. He should be able to get some time here, get some points. But Crave, I think is giving up on this round. So eLconn up in first place, and he is. Oh no! He makes a mistake. Wait, what? And v3lv comes in first. Oh my god. Okay. So v3lv coming in first with a... Oh. Apparently Crave's controller was steering left for no reason. A lot of pad issues today. Very unfortunate. I don't know what is causing that for these players. That's very sad when that happens. Anyway, Crave, v3lv, both moving into the second place position, pretty much tied here behind eLconn. eLconn at 107, so he's going to need to win at least one more round and then get a second place or a third place. Either one would work for him at 107. Ooh, Crave going for an attack but making a mistake, and v3lv possibly overtaking eLconn here. They are neck and neck right now. v3lv getting a bit more of an outside line, so eLconn, if he doesn't make a mistake, but he did last time, could get first here. Very risky line from eLconn in the end, but he gets it. That's going to be a plus 10 points for him. Plus 6 for Crave and plus 4 for... Wait, no. Plus 6 for v3lv, plus 4 for Crave. So now, eLconn just needs to relax, play it cool, and he will essentially be guaranteed the victory here. v3lv making an early mistake. He's going to drop down by quite a lot. No way he's going to be making that up to first place. Crave definitely going, like you said, Synagos, pushing more and more. Oh, making a slight mistake in the uphill, so eLconn pretty much guaranteeing his first place in this round. After which point, he will be in finalist, so that's going to be good for him. He's going to have the opportunity to get into the semifinals. So, very good situation for eLconn. Going back, let's look at Crave and v3lv. Crave a little bit farther behind, but it looks like he will be able to finish this round and get some good points. That being said, eLconn now moving up into finalist mode. And all he has to do now is win a single round. Can he do it, or will he choke under the pressure? Let's see. Last round on Thief, I believe. So if he doesn't do it on this map, he's going to have to do it on another one. Crave going into first place. Very nice push from him. eLconn, oh, all players inside of each other now. Crave, a little bit ahead. Let's take a look at eLconn. eLconn just behind him. Crave making the mistake. v3lv, just a little bit behind. v3lv, 0.12 behind. 0.37 behind. Very slow line there. Losing a little bit of time. And eLconn 1 second ahead. Let's watch him. Does he make a mistake? Or does he go into winner? Winner. Go into winner. No, does he go into the semifinals? v3lv only 0.5 behind. eLconn, oh! Barely makes it. And eLconn can say GG and welcome eLconn into the semifinals for tomorrow. So DyZroD wins the match, eLconn coming in second. And those are your two players. v3lv and Crave will be knocked out in the quarterfinal. Anyway, let's go back and look at this. Match 2, Seed 1. It's going to be Ubi team